Back into it is the white Vespoli from Lail Academy. This is what I worked on before. I didn't really get to wet sanding the old white, but that's cool because the job for a season, and like I thought, we get back into it with more damage. So, I'm a novice coach, and these are my novice boys with a novice coxswain from the girls' side that did this damage. So, first is this scrape. Not bad at all, just a repainting, and that's all it would be. Very easy. Now we're getting into the damaged areas. So these are soft spots that I already dremeled out with a Dremel. Just drilled them out to dry them out. So they were dense and damaged. So what I did was I cleaned them all up. This is a pre-sanding, of course. I just Dremel them out. That's one area. And here's two. And then one huge section. So these are all just kind of superficial. They were punctures, but all crinkly, and anyway, I needed to drill those. I'm going to sand them down so it's all just the carbon fiber underneath there. That's just the silver from the primer, or the gray from the primer. But then what you got back here is the soft spot. So, of course, these lines are adding to the softness of it, but this was already damaged the whole way through. This little spot up here, so that's 4 sections. This is a 5th big section here. I got a long scratch that was dented in there, so I dremeled it out. And then the last section is back there, a handful of them. 3. So that's the big damage area for this last hit. This is a damage from last year that I again painted. Got some drip there and never sanded it, but again, I'll sand that down really nice. And then when I repaint this with the new white that I got, it's all gonna look good. So that's one big damage hit from the previous week. And let's go over the boat now. A handful of these little spots, but I don't think they're worth sanding at this point. I think they're sufficient. This kind of stuff here, I don't know. It's okay, I guess. I don't really think it's worthwhile just to sand it all down. Maybe I'll do it. Anyway, it's something to think about, I guess. Comes from a dock, usually scratching it. Boat. Another little hit there. Stern, the edge there. This is repair from last year as well. Should really address that paint, sand that off. This whole boat should use a nice scrubbing. That's what I need to do first. And I can lose all these stickers. That'd be nice. Then, let's see what else do we got. Everything else looks okay, I suppose. Got a long bunch of scratches popping up here. This is a previous repair that somebody did inappropriately or improperly, and it's bubbling and gross, so I feel like I want to fix that too. I think I can buff out some of these scratches. Kind of deep, but I think I can buff out the color. Also an old repair. Maybe I should patch those up and address that while I'm at it. Scratches from docks. Old dented repair. I don't know how to repair these things, but they're not the best. Scratches here, back in the dock corner. And back to my first project in this boat. Primary project. On the side of the road. Edge here, clean that up. Address scratches or whatever they are, blemishes. replace ball ball. And then the next video will be underneath.